Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my Attention live stream. It's currently 11:47 in the morning. 47 in the morning. This is a Gabe at Attention Live iPhone 12 Max Pro Safari live stream test. And we will get right into one of my talks I had at CES 2022 titled Where's Blockchain Technology Headed from the Eyes of the Youth? Hold on, I gotta find the video. And enjoy.
Hey, I'm James Kotecki, your host for Great Conversations in the C Space Studio right here at CES 2022. It's happening live, and right now it's happening with Gabe Biggers, entrepreneur in residence at Attention Live. Welcome.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. I'm great. Well, thank you for asking me that question. But I'll be asking the questions here. Thank you very much. The first of which is, can you just describe what you do, what Attention Live is, give the people a baseline?
Yeah, so Attention Live, so when you go live to a bunch of different platforms, you have to set up a device for every single platform, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, you got to set up a device. So what Attention Live does is you go through one platform to stream to all the social media sites, as well as Spotify, Alexa, and Bixby and all those other things. And what I do specifically is I work with the product. I deal with clients, help onboarding beta users, and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah. So tell me about some of the clients. What are people using this for?
So they're using it for, the one person I know, they just have a real estate podcast. They just talk about real estate. They create NFTs onto their real estate podcast, like every time they go live. Also, another thing is comedy. I'm seeing as something that I'm trying to actually get my friends to do is comedy NFTs. I think that could be a huge thing. Just selling your comedy as NFTs, I think that could be a huge thing.
Yeah, so let's break this down. So I'm going live on Attention Live. I tell a great joke, and I can then kind of make that joke into an NFT.
Yep, 100%.
So what I love of that, because I'm kind of a comedy nerd, and people are always talking in comedy about joke stealing, like who owns this joke? How do you kind of figure it out? I guess NFTs would solve that.
Yep.
And you could theoretically also kind of like, I sold my joke to this other person, but it's totally legit because it's all recorded on the blockchain now.
Too?
Yes. Huh. And or every time someone told the joke, you would get a cut.
Mm-hmm.
You could do all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. That's fascinating. But it's interesting to talk to you. I believe when we were figuring out who we were going to be interviewing for this, you were described as, I think, the youngest speaker at, I believe, the event that's on your hat, right?
Yes.
NFT NYC.
Yes.
So you're coming at this from a youthful perspective, which I really appreciate. And so I want to just take this opportunity to get your perspective on some of the foundational things that are shaping the future and just kind of how you define them. So what you're talking about is kind of a part of what is often called Web 3. Mm-hmm. What does Web 3 mean to you?
So what Web...
Let's go check YouTube really quick to see what's popping on YouTube. Open up YouTube.
And people are always talking in comedy about joke stealing, like who owns this joke? How do you kind of just figure it out? I guess NFTs would solve that. Yeah. And you could theoretically also kind of like, I sold my joke to this other person, but it's totally legit because it's all recorded on the blockchain now.
Too?
Yes. Huh. And or every time someone sold a joke,
just let this play a little longer to see what's going on.
Yeah. That's fascinating. It's interesting to talk to you. I believe when we were figuring out who we were going to be interviewing for this, you were described as the youngest speaker at, I believe, the event that's on your hat, right?
Yes.
NYC.
Yes.
So you're coming at this from a youthful perspective, which I really appreciate. And so I want to just take this opportunity to get your perspective on some of the foundational things that are shaping the future and just kind of how you define them. So what you're talking about is kind of a part of what is often called Web 3. Mm-hmm. What does Web 3 mean to you? So Web...
all right, now we will to see what's popping on YouTube. All right, so that worked. That's terrific. All right, well, thank you for tuning in to my Attention Live